Discord.
If a scammer gets on your system, they're going to live on there. They'll go through things like your photos, on your browser, your
the witching board. Popular paranormal live streamer Ricky Velasquez and his wife Liz traveled to an allegedly haunted house somewhere out in the middle of nowhere in Mexico. Now apparently the story of this place is truly dark and disturbing, because Ricky will only mention that the house was once home to an extremely large family named Hernandez. Apparently some tragic and unspeakable event occurred at the Hernandez home, and most of the family, including many women and children, lost their lives. Now, whatever did happen, apparently it was so horrific that many people still leave candles at the house to pay their respects to this day. So after exploring the downstairs, Ricky and Liz head up to the second floor. And that's when they begin to experience something that makes their blood run cold. Ricky is broadcasting their exploration live on YouTube, and as he reads comments from his live stream audience, this happens.
¿Fuiste tú? No, man. Bebé, háblale tú. No sé.
Hola.
No mames. ¿Fuiste tú?
No, escucho algo.
The couple hears very strange sounds from somewhere on the top floor. Banging, moaning, and even what sounds like the voice of a young child.
No, man.
So now, in an attempt to make contact with the dead, Ricky and Liz decide to use a Ouija board. And as you might have guessed, it did not go well.
I buy the same products you do, only I get them much cheaper. I save hundreds of dollars a month by doing this.
During the Ouija board session, the couple continues to hear disturbing sounds coming from the house. Then something happens that absolutely scares the shit out of them.
¿Estás aquí con nosotros?
¡Liz! ¡Muérete de aquí! ¡Muérete! ¡Muérete!
While using the Ouija board, Liz asks, "Are you here with us?" To which a terrifying little voice replies, "Yes." Ricky believes that he hears the voice coming from right behind him. So he looks through a clothing rack that is nearby and sees the horrifying, deathly pale face of a woman. The couple has had enough and they just run out of there as fast as they can. Now, keep in mind that all of this was broadcast live on YouTube. So whether it's real or not, it would have been much harder to
This is live. This is literally live.
fake. But whether it is real or fake, the footage is definitely very creepy. But if you want to take a look at the video for yourself, you can watch this entire exploration over on the YouTube channel, Ricky Velasquez. Get me out of here. A group of friends are having a great time in Torreon, Mexico when they decide to go on a very popular tourist attraction, the Cristo de la Noa's cable car ride. The cable car provides beautiful scenery of the city as it transports tourists up the mountain and through the streets of Torreon. With such a spectacular bird's eye view of the city, the group of friends can't help but take a video to capture the moment. But what happens on this particular ride is very disturbing.
Mándenle saludos a Robert que está allá para acá. ¿Estás transmitiendo, amigo?
Está transmitiendo.
¿Quién está gritando? ¿Qué se siente sola? ¿Sí oyeron? Una niña que se siente sola. No, una niña.
Oigan, no manches.
What sounds like the voice of a little girl can be heard screaming in terror. and the group has no idea where the voice is coming from. Now, after the video was shared on Facebook, many shocked viewers believe they hear the girl say, quote, "Get me out of here. I feel alone." But unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish. So if you do, please let me know what you think the girl is saying down in the comments. Did the group accidentally capture a paranormal event on camera? You decide. We need scary videos. So if you see a scary video that you think would be great on the top 5, email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. 7 days. Popular Japanese paranormal investigators Tomo and Hiro from the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film are contacted by a desperate landlord of an allegedly haunted apartment. The landlord claims that just over 10 years ago, a family of 3 rented the apartment. One night, the father had an unexplained psychotic break and took the lives of his wife and child inside the apartment. Their bodies were found hidden in the closet. The father went on the run, and he was never found. Since the horrific incident, the owner finds it impossible to get tenants to stay in the apartment for more than a week. He says that within 7 days, all of them abruptly decide to just move out. So the landlord challenges the Omagatoki team to live in the apartment for 1 week to figure out just what it is about the property that causes tenants to refuse to stay. Investigator Tomo accepts the challenge and decides to live in the apartment alone for 7 days. A static camera records Tomo as he sleeps and spends time in the bedroom where the tragedy took place 10 years earlier.
チャレンジ1日目、さっきまでねヒロ君と一緒にいたんで、そんなに感じなかったんですけど、やっぱりね一人ぼっちになっちゃうと嫌な空気はありますよね。周り何もないんで本当山奥の方な物件なんでね、本当何かあったら本当どうしようみたいな感じはあるんですけど、まあね動画的に微妙ですけど、まあ7日間何もなく無事に過ごせればいいかなと思うんですけどね。いやどうでしょう。特にまあやることもなくてちょっと眠くなってきたんで、もう初日はこんな感じで寝ようと思います。
Tomo spends the first 2 nights and nothing really happens. But on the 3rd night, at around midnight, Tomo notices something very odd in the bathroom.
いやなんかさっき見て、あれなんか人影に見えないっすね。いやそれでさっきめちゃくちゃビビって外確認しに行ったんですよ。で確認何もないんですよね。なんかいるように見えないですか。おかしいよ。なんでなんだろう。
A strange shadow can be seen in the window, but Tomo can't find anything outside that could be casting the unexplained shadow. Then the next night, night number 4, and things get a bit weirder.
This game, you're not.
トイレに行こうと思って気づいたんですけど、昨日フロアのすりガラスのところになんか影みたいなのがあったじゃないですか。で、ないっすよね。昨日もっと影みたいなの映ってるような気がするんだけどな。おかしいよ。なんだったんだろう。
The shadow from the night before has now disappeared as mysteriously as it came. But when Tomo goes to bed, he's disturbed several times while trying to sleep, as he keeps getting the eerie feeling that someone is in the room with him, standing near the closet. Cut to nights 5 and 6. And now, Tomo starts to complain that he hasn't been able to sleep as he keeps hearing unexplained footsteps, and even more terrifying, the unexplained mumbling voice of a woman. Now, it's day 7. Tomo is exhausted and considers quitting the 7-day challenge and just going home, even though there's only 1 day left. Eventually, he decides that he can tough it out and stays for the 7th and final night. The investigator wakes up the next day refreshed and happy. He says he finally got a great night's sleep in the apartment.
お疲れ様です。今急遽トモさんに来てもらいました。トモさん昨日の夜の出来事なんですけど、最終日、本当に何も覚えてないんですか？特に夢だとかうなされたとかっていうこともないんですか？
いや、なんかね、一番ぐっすり寝ると思うかな。朝まで多分ずっと寝てたと思う。
本当に何も変わったことは何もなかったんですね。
そうだね、全然何も、昨日は怖い夢も見てないしね。何もなかったと思うけど。
わかりました。
And this is when things get weird. While Tomo is at work, Hiro goes through the footage that was recorded on the final night of the challenge. What he finds leaves him speechless, because something did happen that night. Something that Tomo has no recollection of. Something truly chilling. In the video, Tomo seems completely out of it as he grabs the camera and sits in front of the closet. The video footage begins to glitch as Tomo creepily smiles at the camera and then inexplicably seems to just start crying. The footage begins to glitch and loop, repeating over and over as the terrifying face of a woman seems to peer out at the camera from inside the closet. Tomo says he doesn't remember anything about the incident, and until seeing the bizarre footage, he believed that he had slept soundly throughout the night. So could it be that the investigator captured the spirit of the woman whose life was taken inside the bedroom? The woman whose body was found inside this same closet? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire 2-part investigation and many more scary videos over on the YouTube channel, Omega Toki Film. Into the Woods. So it's another week and another mysterious video. This time I was emailed about a very old video without a source that's been making the rounds on social media. In the video, a group of friends are camping in the middle of the forest. Late into the night, they start to hear strange sounds coming from the dark woods. Now, in what is probably a terrible decision, they decide to grab their flashlights and go to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling. As they search for the source of the creepy sounds, the group spots what appears to be some kind of creature with glowing eyes hiding in the tree line. Shocked online viewers have pointed out that even with the potato quality old video, you can still see that the strange unidentified creature actually appears to blink before it runs off into the woods, adding just a tiny bit more credibility to this very odd footage. But without a source, once again, we'll never know the full story on this old video. So is it real or just an elaborate hoax? As always, you decide.
I actually switched from Chrome to Opera GX a while ago just because I was so tired of Chrome being the absurd resource hog that...
Getting your foot in the door. Now, if you've watched this channel for any length of time, you know that I've featured a ton of Saudi door-kicking ghost hunters. These include Adventure Allah, Yaza 1200, Abdullah Al-Anbari, and the guy we'll be focusing on in this video, Adventure Jassim. Now, if you're not familiar with the Saudi ghost hunters I've featured, then here's a quick tutorial. Number 1, they love hunting jinns.
إذا في جن يا جن يا جن آخر مرة.
Number 2, the jinns often seem to throw large objects at them.
لعن الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
يا يبغوني اروح عند الرضع. بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
And finally, number 3, and most important of all, Saudi ghost hunters love kicking down spooky doors.
كل هذه كله بسم الله لا إله إلا الله أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. بسم الله لا إله إلا الله أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله.
But now recently I was sent a video that reveals something new and absolutely terrifying.
الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا ما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. لا إله إلا الله.
That's right. Apparently these spooky doors are fighting back now. So, just a heads up, if you're a door-kicking Saudi ghost hunter, or you just aspire to be one, you be careful out there.
لا إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات لا لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله. لا إله إلا الله.
If you're new to the channel, honestly, my videos come out at weird times. So subscribe and hit the little bell notification icon so you never miss a video. Follow me on the socials, and hopefully I'll see you back here for the next video.
whoa, wait 1 second. Karma. Oh, you guys don't know what karma is? Karma is an odd.
The ghost kicking when you kick down the doors.
Family ties. Popular Japanese paranormal investigators Hiro and Tomo from the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film are contacted by one of their viewers about a house with a horrifying history. The former occupant
Yes.
of the house were at one time a happy family. A man, his wife, and their daughter. But their happy life eventually turned to tragedy. Over the years, the couple's daughter began to develop a severe mental disorder, and one night, she tragically took her own life in her bedroom. The girl's mother and father were absolutely devastated by the violent passing of their daughter. Overcome by grief, the couple also took their own lives, right in the same bedroom where their daughter had passed away. This tragic case shocked the community, and the house has remained empty ever since. Eventually, the home was inherited by a relative, a man who wishes to only be referred to as Tajima. Tajima claims he's experienced unnerving paranormal events every time he visits the house. The activity has become so extreme that he's reluctant to even return there. So the owner Tajima reaches out to the Omagatoki Film team, who agree to investigate the tragic alleged haunting. First, the Omagatoki team asks the owner to give them a tour of the house and show them the bedroom where the family took their own lives. Not long after they enter, the guys experience something chilling.
やっぱりあの部屋に入るのは抵抗が大きいですか？
そうですね。あんまり入りたくはない。
先ほどお話聞いたその捨てなくなってたっていうのも、あの階段を登った先なんですよね。
この事故が起きてから数回しか行ってないですね。
まあ確かにそんな事故をね見てしまったとなったらなかなか厳しい。
じゃあさ、あの階段を登った先、こう一気に空気が変わる可能性がある。ちょっと待って、聞こえた？
今ってどなたがいらっしゃるわけじゃないですよね。
毎回こんな感じなんですよ。
どなたもいらっしゃらないですよね。
いないです。
いや今普通に声じゃん。だってはっきりだよね。
もう本当にこういう感じっていうことですか？
はい。
A spine-chilling moan can be heard from somewhere inside the house, freaking out both the owner and the investigators.
変わる可能性がある。ちょっと待って、聞こえた
？Tajima explains that this sort of supernatural activity occurs so often that both he and a friend have actually captured terrifying video footage around the home. The following video was recorded by Tajima. Someone can be seen waving at Tajima from inside the daughter's bedroom on the second floor, even though no one is inside the house. Cut to another nighttime visit, and Tajima's friend captures something on the bedroom stairs that might even be more disturbing. Tajima's friend begins to record when he hears the unexplained sound of something banging against a glass door. He films the stairs leading to the daughter's room, and his blood runs cold as he sees a small, pale foot stepping down the top of the stairs.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first. Watch this. I can show you how to get the sweetest deals online when you shop from major retailers like Amazon and Target. You can drop prices automatically. I can show you how, but I can't do it for you. People are saving real money doing this. $160 million in the last year. Across thousands of different retailers, you'll immediately see this. See what I mean? You'll see better prices you had no idea existed, and you don't even need to ask. They just show up automatically. Download this free tool that'll give you access to the deals. Just click, click, done. That's it. Simple. It takes all of 10 seconds. No need to enter any personal information, no technical mumbo.
So, back to the Omagatoki investigation of the house. The owner leaves the premises and Tomo and Hiro begin to check out the home. Tomo monitors the investigation from outside the house as Hiro explores the house all alone. Hiro suddenly begins to hear strange sounds coming from downstairs. Gathering his courage, he heads down to investigate. And what happens next is truly disturbing.
うわー、なんかちょっと待って。このうめき声みたいなの聞こえてるのかな。明らかに2階の方からうめき声みたいなの聞こえてますけど。びっくりした。今ちょっと神経が高ぶってるっていうのも原因としてあると思います。ここに住まれてる方ですか？ここに住んでいた家族ですか？今もいますか？この声は誰のものですか？娘さんですか？叫び声で何か伝えようとしてますか？
Another terrifying moan can be heard from somewhere within the house, but Hiro can't find the source. So, eventually, Hiro heads back upstairs and enters the bedroom where all three family members took their own lives. That's when he captures something that is pure nightmare fuel.
電気消えてるな。あれなんで電気消えてんだろう。もう充電切れしたのかな。録画も止まってるな。いや、そんな長い充電切れるほどでやってないんですけどね。
What appears to be a tuft of long dark hair can be seen creepily sliding along the floor and just out of sight. Hiro doesn't even notice the chilling event until he looks back at his footage later. He goes back to check the area, but there's nothing there. So what, then, is this? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire 3-part investigation with even more spooky moments over on the YouTube channel, Omagatoki Film.
At Elite Gamer, we can't stand lag. We made it our mission to get you gaming as fast as possible. Our Game Boost technology creates a dedicated connection between you and your favorite game's servers, so you get less lag and more wins. Try Elite Gamer free. Lag less. Live longer at EliteGamer.com.
Join large-scale battles with military vehicles. The online action game War Thunder has received a major update.
A cry for help. TikTok user Ali McDaniel from Raleigh, North Carolina says that he just returned from a fishing trip when he heard something odd coming from a nearby public toilet. Perhaps the sound of a screeching animal. He pulls out his phone and moves closer to film the odd sound. But it turns out it's not the sound of an animal at all.
Yo, what the? What the? Bro. There's nobody in here. Yo!
A woman can be heard screaming desperately for help from inside the public restroom. But when Ali goes inside and checks, he soon realizes that there's no one there. Shocked by the experience, he posts his video to TikTok, and many concerned viewers believe that he might have caught a spirit, or possibly even a skinwalker. But what do you think?
Yo, what the?
A phantom favor. Security guard Freddy works at a busy construction site in Texas. He says that during a night shift, a construction worker named Jose needed help moving a giant heavy wooden cable reel. Jose is relieved when a fellow worker who he's never met suddenly offers to help him out. After they move the heavy cable reel, Jose looks back over to thank the young man. But he's disappeared. Jose reports what happened to the security guard Freddy and to his foreman, but they tell Jose that he was the only worker on duty that night. He was completely alone on the job site. So as a matter of site security, they check the CCTV footage and they're shocked by what they find. And this is where things get really weird, because Jose spots a photo on the wall inside the office and recognizes the man in the picture as the man who helped him out that night. Security guard Freddy and Jose's foreman are chilled to their core. Because you see, the man Jose points out in the photo passed away over 7 years ago. The man's name was Alan Lopez, and back in 2015, when he was only 21 years old, he was hit by a truck on the job site and passed away almost instantly. Security guard Freddy decides to post the bizarre footage on TikTok, but after receiving some backlash, he decides to actually show just how difficult it is to move one of the heavy wooden cable reels.
It's no chance. Even if you pushed it hard enough, it's not rolling that far, and it's coming back.
So could it be that Jose received help from the ghost of Alan Lopez, whose spirit is still wandering the job site? Let me know down in the comments.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
scared to death. Paranormal investigators Sergey, Nastya, and Igor from the YouTube channel Toppy set out to explore a recently abandoned funeral home and morgue somewhere in Russia. Locals claim that the funeral home is haunted by multiple ghosts, presumably the spirits of the deceased who have passed through its halls on the way to the other side. Late into the night, the group decides to split up to explore. It does not go well. Against her better judgment, Nastya agrees to sit all alone in total darkness in the funeral home chapel. Nastya can't see anything, but as a static IR camera records, we can see her start to get a bit freaked out.
У меня сердце начинает биться еще быстрее. Здесь очень жутко. Я вижу только красные лампочки от камеры. И стараюсь больше ни о чем не думать, кроме этого.
Now what happens next is absolutely terrifying. In the pitch black darkness, Nastya can't see a thing, but a crucifix suddenly falls off a table nearby. But most horrifying of all, the coffin behind her moves by itself. In the dark, Nastya has no idea what the sounds are, but nevertheless, the noises scare her enough that she decides to just get out of there. After Nastya leaves, the static camera continues to record, and what it captures is like something right out of a horror movie. A dark shape appears on top of the coffin and then slowly floats up towards the ceiling before disappearing into thin air. The Toppy team has no idea what this bizarre shape could be. So could it be that the abandoned funeral home is haunted? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel Toppy.
This mistake is costing Amazon Prime shoppers big. Are you still using Prime? Because at this point, it's the dinosaur of online shopping. What if I told you there's a new exciting alternative? I'm gonna show you one simple trick that'll save you a lot of money when shopping online.
Watch this. I can show you how to get the sweetest deals online when you shop from major retailers like Amazon and Target. You can drop prices automatically. I can show you how, but I can't do it for you. People are saving real money doing this, 160 million in the last year. Across thousands of different retailers, you'll immediately see this. See what I mean? You'll see better prices you had no idea existed. And you don't even need to ask. They just show up automatically. Download this free tool that'll give you access to the deals like the one I just showed you. Just click, click, done. That's it. Simple. It takes all of 10 seconds. No need to enter any personal information, no technical mumbo jumbo. It's that easy. What are you waiting for? It takes less than 30 seconds to start saving, and this is all 100% free.
Just over your shoulder. This next video is a bit of a mystery as it was posted nearly 13 years ago to an anonymous YouTube channel called LeBron Who 422. The video description says that the channel owner and his two friends were hanging out in the basement of their shared home for the very last time before moving out. They're recording a few videos to remember their time at their old home when things take a terrifying turn.
Lois, what are you doing?
Dude, come on, man. I just lost like 50 bucks in cards.
You can get over it.
I know. I'm gonna just have to.
Daka, what are you doing over there?
I think I found a mouse in here somewhere. Are you serious?
Dude,
it's dark. I can't find it.
turn the lights on. Turn the lights on.
Dude, I'm not standing with a mouse. Turn the lights on. I'm not standing with a mouse.
I'll do it.
I can't see anything. There's no mouse in here.
There's something in there.
No, there's not.
Did you get it?
I can't see it.
Dude, did you get the mouse trap?
Yeah. Mouse is doing anything. Alright, whatever.
Did you see it? Someone or something can be seen standing behind one of the friends just inside the basement storage area. But when they go inside and turn on the light, there's nothing there. So did the group of friends accidentally capture evidence of the paranormal inside their basement? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The thing downstairs. Sophia says that she's been experiencing bizarre supernatural activity in her home in Argentina. She's home alone one night when she starts to hear strange sounds coming from downstairs. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
Hola, gente. Otra vez el ruido ese. Poco estoy haciendo compañía hoy, pero ya estoy sola. Todo el día se escucha un ruido de abajo. Y la verdad que no sé. Ay, la concha, por olor hay algo ahí. Sora. Sora, subí. Ay, no, Dios santo.
Sophia sees an ominous dark figure at the bottom of the staircase, slowly reaching out towards her. But Sophia is not having it. She rushes down to protect her dog and cat, who are both downstairs. But the hands disappear and there's nothing there. Only her two visibly upset pets. So could this be something supernatural? Or is it just another TikTok hoax? You decide. The Night Visitor. Nukes Top 5 subreddit poster VegetableSoft2865 says that in the middle of the night her 2-year-old son woke up and got out of bed. She put him back down and then decided to check her baby camera to see what might have disturbed him. What she found was truly shocking. Did you see it? Something seems to be touching or moving the child's ear as he tries to sleep. The movement is so aggressive that it actually wakes the little boy up, and he grabs at his ear and then looks around to see who or what was touching him. Redditor VegetableSoft2865 says that her son has never been able to move his ears on his own, especially not the top of his ear, and she believes that something paranormal could be in her home. But, as always, let me know what you think. Lights out. Reddit user ComCap7292 says that for a while now she's been seeing strange shadow figures in her home, but she's always wondered if it was just her imagination. So as a test, she decides to set up a laser light grid in her hallway and sets a camera to record each night. Late one night as she's watching TV in bed, something happens that is absolutely chilling. A large shadow suddenly blocks out the lights from the laser grid. Then just as the mysterious shadow disappears, the bedroom TV starts to glitch out. Now the Reddit user claims that no one was in the hallway at the time of this recording, and she says that she has no idea what this strange shadow could be. Shadow of doubt. Late one afternoon in Spain, TikTok user Les spots the shadow of a pigeon perched just outside her second floor window. She decides to record a funny video for scaring the bird away. But when she approaches the window, things take a very odd turn.
Hay algo ahí y no sé qué es.
es eso?
A shadow can be seen through the blinds, but when Les lifts the curtain, there is no pigeon, or anything else for that matter. But the shadow remains, and then just suddenly moves away. Les, who has never posted any other supernatural video, is baffled by the incident. She says that she doesn't really believe in the supernatural, but also she says she has no clue what the odd shadow could have been. So is this something paranormal, or just an odd trick of the light? The dark passenger. Very early one morning, a bus driver from Punggol, Singapore is getting ready to start his shift when he looks at the bus's CCTV camera and spots what looks like a person sitting in the bus's upper deck, which should be empty.
Okey, kat atas ada dua orang kan. Kiwak betul lah. Pagi-pagi dah buat seram lah. Habis boleh ada orang kat atas kan. Sial kan, tak ada orang kan. Berderau darah aku lah, laki betul lah. Aku puas jeritkan dia suruh turun tadi kat dekat tempat turun orang. Nak bawa lagi sini. Pokemon betul lah.
When the bus driver goes upstairs to investigate, the strange figure he spotted on the bus's CCTV is not there. The seats are all empty. So did the bus driver capture a paranormal event on camera? Or what do you think is going on here? I leave it up to you to decide. Thank you so much for watching. I'm still working out scheduling and a new editor and all sorts of stuff. So please subscribe and hit the little notification bell so that you never miss a video. Hopefully, I'll see you back here again next time.